Hello everyone, it's me again, and today I'm bringing you another tutorial. This time we're again gonna be building a survival starter house, and we're gonna be building it in a taiga. Now, first things first, we're gonna be using some basic materials. It's just gonna be mostly wood. We're gonna use a bit of cobblestone, and for decorations we are gonna probably need maybe some cows for leather, and I think that's pretty much it. Anyway, so we're gonna be doing a log cabin sort of themed house. As you can see, I'm starting off by placing wood in sort of like a crossing manner. I'm using oak wood for the frame. Then I'm adding a stripped spruce wood to add a bit of mixture of, I guess, texture, you know. I'm also using spruce planks mostly for the walls. And then for the floor, I'm going to be using oak planks. Now, I'm using F-Whip's resource pack. That's the reason why the windows looks kind of different. Windows looks different. But anyway, now we're going to the back side. I'm mostly leaving the bottom floor just a plain wall. Then on the first floor, we're going to have a window, a little small window. This house is really small. As decoration on the logs, I'm using upside down stair blocks just to, again, add a bit more, I guess, not really a texture, it's more like, I guess, depth, you know, just trying to smooth this whole building down a bit, I guess. Then I'm starting with the roof. Now, the roof is really simple, it's the A-shaped roof. I'm using oak wood for this one. You're just placing one by one, and then it goes into the middle section. For the under part of the roof, I'm using mostly oak stairs again, and in the middle, I'm just rotate them in a way so that I get this really smooth, I guess, edge and really smooth curve to the top, you know. Now for the top, as you can see, I'm using stair blocks facing upside down and also half slabs in the middle. I'm now going to repeat the same thing on the other side, but since I know that from the sun is going to be coming from this angle or from this side, I'm also going to leave place for a roof window, which is just going to be a glass block, and I'm going to use stairs and slab as a frame pretty much. Now, moving on to the front of the building, we're going to add like a porch, I guess. But before that, I just want to quickly since it's a log cabin, it's like, it has to need like, I guess, a really solid foundations. I'm just using various stone textures, cobblestone, gravel, andesite, and also a bit of a mossy cobblestone in there, just to kind of help it, you know, ground the building in, I guess. To help it feel like it is secured. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. And now to the porch. I'm using spruce fences and oak slabs for like the archway. Now for the inside. As I already said, we're gonna be using oak slabs or just oak wood for the interior, because we'll be using spruce for the walls. That's just how I enjoy building stuff. Now, since this is gonna be a starter survival house, we of course need some furnaces, so you can put them in the corner, just like I did right now. There's plenty of furnaces for your early game. I know this isn't supposed to be, I don't really enjoy having houses which just have certain like purpose and just like which are really just for function wise. I want them to look aesthetical, so I'm putting the crafting bench in the ground. I'm also gonna add like a little flower pot area and like behind the window. Now I'm gonna add like a storage part. So, and again, I wanted to make kind of look, I guess, interesting, sort of. So I'm gonna add 2 or like 3 barrels. And I'm gonna add chest to the right side. I'm gonna add an armor stand in the middle, for example, just to kind of, you know, I guess, fill up the space and all, but also just make it kind of look better. I mean, you can put anything you want on the armor stand. You could even change those 3 blocks up. It doesn't have to be like this. You can maybe add a table in there, some chairs. As I already mentioned, again, I'm using the resource pack. I'm gonna leave that probably in the description because that would make the iron a bit darker. Now we're gonna go and do the pretty much like a like separator of the first floor and our ground layer. Now to do that, we're gonna use spruce trapdoors. The reason for that is they're really thin, and since this house is so small, then I think it's much better to use it this way. Now we're gonna need to add some lightning in here, so we're gonna break that block. We're gonna put in what's the word? Yeah, oak trapdoor on top of it, but we also want to add it to we need to push or like put the spruce trapdoor one block above where we put the rest of them, because we want to hang a lantern. This is going to be our lighting for the whole house actually, because the trapdoors are, I think, transparent blocks, and so we do not need any more lighting in the house. So it's really great. As I already mentioned, I want this house to kind of feel comfortable or something, I don't know. So I also want it to look good. And now we're gonna add the ladders to the second floor. Again, it's this really small house. I would much rather have a ladder than some stair blocks going in like some like 2x2 area. But that's pretty much it for the ground floor. But I guess this, if you want to, as I mentioned in the beginning, if you find a ladder and you find yourself you can make some item frames, go ahead and pop them on like the table. You can put your weapons or your really good gear in the early game just to kind of show off. It just looks really nice, you know. It makes it feel so that you're actually like you have the items there. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the first floor. Now on the second floor, first thing I want to do is to divide the rooms. I mean, I want to have a separate room for my bed and also a separate room for storage. I know we had some storage blocks in the first floor, but there's, I mean, in the early game, there's just, you need a lot of storage if you don't want to build like a specific building for it or just a huge storage system. So we're gonna make sure that we use the space as best as we can. I'm gonna put down the orange bed. You can really find, you can find red and yellow flowers quickly in the game, so making orange bed shouldn't be a problem. Then we're gonna add a simple door, and I think that's pretty much it for the bedroom, because as you can already see, like for like we even have lightning coming from the ceiling, from the roof window. Now for the roof, actually we can just put in a oak wood, and it's just, I guess it looks okay. And as for the storage area, that's again pretty much it. You can add a bit more if you want. To me, it felt that this house is already quite cramped, so I felt like that's enough really. And now for the outside, you could start building another buildings like mine. You can add some stables, whatever. But I just wanted to have it so that there's actually a forest around the house. I added some berries around it, also some flowers, and lots of trees. Now, we could also add some really simple, you know, pathway leading down to the lake we have there, and maybe some pier. I'm using trapdoors and just spruce planks and stuff, and also torches. I think torches look good outside, so you can use them if you want to. And that's pretty much it, I think. So if you enjoyed this one, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.